In this Starfield video, I will be showing you how you can convert the game into a Star Wars game. You can now use lightsabers, have planets, character models and more taken from the Star Wars universe thanks to mods. Combining all of these together gives you the Star Wars open world game you have been waiting for. Before we do take a look at all of these in action though, make sure you do subscribe to this channel so you won't miss any future Starfield mod videos. The first mod you have to have is the Galactic Civil War conversion mod from KBOYKBOY, which replaces all of the United Colonies police with stormtroopers. This mod from MANTALISS replaces text in the game for the various factions such as the United Colonies, Free Star Collective and Robots, with the Galactic Empire and Rebellion, Rebel Alliance, droids, things like that. It's really cool. The next step in immersion is another mod from MANTALISS, and this changes some of the words that the UC troopers say with Star Wars words. So you'll hear them say things like the Clone Wars, the Galactic Empire, Rebels.
Never turn into one of those rebels, scum of the galaxy, robbing, killing, stealing. In my eyes, a good rebel is a dead rebel. Places abandoned in the Clone War.
Let's keep combining mods and add Coruscant into the game. So this mod was made by Bulwark HD, and this mod replaces the texture of Jemison when you are looking at it in Galaxy Map View with Coruscant. It isn't perfect, there are some stitching issues, but nevertheless, it does introduce Coruscant into the game, which is the first step to actually having a fully playable Coruscant, which one day will probably happen. You can now wield lightsabers within Starfield thanks to this mod from KAFFEINA. So this mod introduces lightsabers into the game, and it includes a whole host of colours and options to choose from. You can have it replace either the Rescue Axe or the Wakizashi. In terms of colours, you have yellow, red, purple, green and blue. Plus, you have the double-bladed Darth Maul lightsaber in red, along with a reversed grip for both red and blue. On top of that, it also includes sound effects for the ignition and deactivation of the blade, along with sound effects for swinging and clashing when you hit things.
Problem?
No way! I am not going to help.
Lightsabers aren't the only weapon that has been introduced from Star Wars with mods, and this is the Darksaber mod from DAC 181. So this mod replaces the Wakizashi with the Darksaber. You can see it has texture work inspired by this iconic blade, and there is also sound effects included as well. Let's further the immersion more. We have stormtroopers, text edits, things like that, but how about some Imperial propaganda posters? So this is from SERPHIM, and on Mars, one of the posters you'll see dotted around has been replaced with this Imperial propaganda poster. This mod from SERPHIM replaces various flags that you can find in New Atlantis with the Galactic Empire logo. This mod doesn't just include one variant though, there are 20 versions to choose from, and you can pick which one you want to see in-game, so the options are completely up to you. Those are good changes made to the in-game world when you're going through the city, but how about changing some UI again with the Imperial logo? So this is the IMPERIUM quest mod from Flashy, which changes quest markers to the Galactic Empire logo. So this is visible on your HUD when you're going through the game, as well as in-game navigation, star map, and scanner. Let's take a look at a few more character mods, and this is the Rebel Alliance spacesuits patch by myself. This mod replaces the Constellation patch on the Constellation spacesuit with the Rebel Alliance logo. Meanwhile, this mod from Mr. Tob94 replaces the Marine Suits logo on the right-hand side with the Galactic Empire logo. Many people want a Boba Fett game where you can go around bounty hunting. Many people want to bounty hunt in Starfield. So with this mod from YETI, it introduces Boba Fett's helmet into the game. It replaces the Graviplast helmet with a couple of variations, so you have the dark green, light green, grey and light blue options. To get some Boba Fett armour, you can use the FETT armour mod from VEKTORDS, and this mod gives you a colour scheme for the Mantis armour that's inspired by what Boba Fett wears. So you have the red, yellow, green, and the Mythosaur logos, things like that. There is another Mandalorian people would like to go round this game as though, and that is the Mandalorian Din Djarin himself, and this is from R1 Live NA, so this mod replaces the Nishina spacesuit with an appearance inspired by the Mandalorian. As you can see, it changes the textures to have little details such as the T-visor, the signet, and all of the little details from the armour worn by the Mandalorian. It also has the colour scheme as well. There are other races that you can play as with mods from Star Wars. So this one from Scotty US 1 brings the Zabraks into Starfield. There is the red and black variant that we know from Darth Maul very well, but there is also the yellow and black version as seen from Savage Opress. There is also a Sith Eyes mod from Scotty US 1 which goes well with the Zabrak skin, or if you just want to be a Sith Lord. The Chiss are another iconic species within Star Wars, and this mod from Spock Rates introduces them into the game, so you can play as a Chiss if you wish to do so, complete with blue skin and red eyes. Given that we've just seen one in live action, Grand Admiral Thrawn himself, I know a lot of people will be wanting to use this mod. Are you going around Starfield as the Mandalorian? Well, Ricknar7 has the Mandalorian theme main menu for you. It replaces the background with this artwork of the Mandalorian, as well as changes the music. Immersive music can be found in the mod from RYDERFLO. It replaces the music found in the Keys Nova bar with the Cantina Band and Cantina Band 2 music as heard in Mos Eisley's Cantina. There is also the Neomos music as heard in Andor, which many people love. Even 2 tracks from Star Wars Jedi Survivor's Pyloon Saloon, Ho Ho Chu and Assyrian Vashina are also included with this mod. You can also replace the music of the Astral Lounge with the Cantina Band music, which I will play for you here. Sticking with the theme of audio, let's move on to sound effects. So this is the Death Star boarding alarm sound from Spartan 747. It plays the iconic Death Star alarm sound as ship boarding commences. So various mods change the sound effects of weaponry of your ship, so you can now hear the weaponry of the TIE Fighter, A-Wing, Concussion Missile, and X-Wing. You'll spend more time hearing the sound effects of guns though, and a bunch of mods now allow you to bring iconic Star Wars blaster sound effects into the game. There is Jango Fett's, the TL-50, the DLT-19X, the ELG-3A, the LL-30, the Ambien Phase Rifle, and the classic E11 blaster. When you combine these sound effects with the music, the character model changes, lightsabers, UI tweaks and more, you get an awesome Star Wars experience within just a few weeks of Starfield releasing. Which Star Wars mods are your favourites so far? Let me know down in the comment section below, and you can check out each of these mods for yourself using the download links in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, please do drop a like, subscribe so you don't miss any future Starfield mod videos, and I shall see you, and if you missed any of my previous videos, click on the playlist on the screen right now, and I shall see you in my next video. Goodbye.